In 450 BCE, Herodotus traveled to Egypt. He meticulously documented his observations and experiences during his visit. Herodotus's writings have become a primary historical source. His accounts provide valuable information about the Labyrinth of Hawara. Herodotus documented a labyrinth near Lake Moeris in Fayum. He considered it more impressive than Greek structures in terms of effort and cost. The labyrinth was described as having 3,000 rooms. This account provides insight into ancient architectural marvels. The labyrinth, as described by Herodotus, features a complex layout. It consists of 1,500 underground chambers and 1,500 above-ground rooms. These chambers are interconnected in a maze-like structure, making navigation challenging. Each chamber is constructed with a stone roof, providing structural integrity. The courtyards within the labyrinth are adorned with white stone colonnades. These colonnades contribute to the architectural grandeur of the labyrinth. The labyrinth in ancient Egypt functioned as a significant administrative hub. It also served as a vital religious center for the 12 nomes of Egypt. The complex housed temples dedicated to various deities. Each of the 12 nomes had its own chapel within the labyrinth. These chapels honored the sacred deities of each nome, such as the crocodile god. Strabo, a Greek geographer and historian, visited Rome around 24 BCE. During his visit, Strabo documented observations about the city's architecture. He specifically noted the existence of a remarkable building. This building was described as palace-like in its grandeur and design. A key feature was its construction from a single massive stone. The structure contained numerous interconnected chambers, adding to its complexity. Pliny the Elder documented the labyrinth around 77 CE. His writings suggest the labyrinth was either in ruins or inaccessible at that time. This implies a decline in the labyrinth's condition over the years. Pliny's account provides a historical perspective on the labyrinth's state in the 1st century CE. The Pyramid of Moeris is identified as the Pyramid of Amenemhat III. Its location is at Hawara. This aligns with Herodotus's described location. This alignment confirms the labyrinth's proximity to the pyramid. The Pyramid of Amenemhat III is therefore a key landmark in understanding ancient Egyptian geography. Amenemhat III reigned during the 12th dynasty of ancient Egypt, c. 1860 BCE, 1814 BCE. He is recognized as the builder of the labyrinth, a monumental structure. His reign coincided with a period of economic prosperity in Egypt. This prosperity was largely driven by advancements in hydraulic engineering in the Fayum region. Mortuary temples in ancient Egypt were elaborate complexes. They served as sites for rituals and ceremonies. These rituals were designed to ensure the pharaoh's successful journey to the afterlife. The labyrinth was Amenemhat III's mortuary temple. It was connected to his pyramid, forming a larger architectural complex. The labyrinth in ancient Egypt served as a royal funerary complex. It also functioned as an administrative capital. This dual purpose reflected the power of Amenemhat III. The structure showcased Amenemhat III's wealth and influence. Its unprecedented design set it apart from other structures of the time. Following the decline of pharaonic civilization, the labyrinth was repurposed as a quarry. Romans extracted materials from the labyrinth for construction in Fayum. Arabs also systematically dismantled the structure for building materials. Limestone and granite blocks were reused in new construction projects. The Hawara site's low-lying location contributed to its environmental challenges. Extensive irrigation systems in the area further impacted the water table. The combination of these factors led to a rise in the water table level. This rise caused the submergence of the labyrinth's foundations. The lower levels of the labyrinth were also affected by the rising water. The site became swampy and covered in silt due to the environmental changes. In 1888, Flinders Petrie conducted an excavation at Hawara. The excavation aimed to uncover a labyrinth structure. Instead of a standing labyrinth, Petrie found a vast, level stone platform. The site was characterized by a great field of stone chips. This discovery differed significantly from historical descriptions of the labyrinth. Excavations at Hawara have revealed a network of foundation trenches. These trenches form a distinct, grid-like pattern. The grid suggests the presence of numerous interconnected chambers. This discovery supports historical descriptions of a complex, multi-room structure. The findings confirm the intricate architectural design of the Hawara site. Polished granite pillar fragments have been discovered at Hawara. These fragments offer insights into the labyrinth's original splendor. Statue remnants further contribute to understanding the site's former grandeur. The findings underscore the historical importance of the Hawara labyrinth. Petrie's research led him to a significant conclusion regarding a discovered foundation. He identified the foundation as belonging to the legendary labyrinth. This identification was made despite the absence of the labyrinth's superstructure. The foundation's characteristics were distinctive enough for Petrie to make a definitive determination. Petrie's conclusion connects the physical remains to the historical and mythical labyrinth. This discovery provides tangible evidence supporting the existence of the labyrinth. The Hawara site, once home to the famed labyrinth, is now largely neglected. The area has transitioned into an archaeological zone, but receives limited attention. Visitors to the site encounter a crumbling pyramid, a remnant of its historical significance. The landscape is characterized by a field scattered with stones and debris. This contrasts sharply with the labyrinth's former grandeur and complexity. The current state reflects a lack of preservation efforts at the Hawara site. The rising water table presents a challenge at the Hawara labyrinth. Modern agriculture contributes to the increase in the water table level. The rising water floods the lowest levels of the labyrinth's foundation. This flooding obstructs and hinders ongoing excavation efforts. Modern geophysical surveys are employed to investigate the subsurface of the Hawara labyrinth site. These surveys utilize advanced techniques to map underground structures and features. Ground-penetrating radar, GPR, is a key technology used in these investigations. GPR transmits radio waves into the ground and analyzes the reflected signals. This allows researchers to identify buried walls, chambers, and other anomalies. The data collected provides valuable insights into the layout and construction of the labyrinth. The Mataha expedition took place in 2008. It was a joint effort between Egyptian and Belgian teams. The expedition focused on the Hawara region. The expedition aimed to explore potential subsurface structures. Findings suggest the existence of large intact chambers. Walls were also detected beneath the sand and water. The Mataha expedition's initial findings were subject to debate. A primary obstacle was the ongoing water problem at the Hawara site. This water issue significantly hindered excavation efforts. Consequently, a large-scale excavation did not proceed following the debate. The labyrinth's superstructure was systematically dismantled over thousands of years. This dismantling process explains the structure's eventual disappearance from the landscape. The removal of stones occurred gradually, piece by piece, over a long period. The reality of its disappearance is rooted in practical actions, not romantic mystery. The dismantling reveals a more tragic history than any imagined romantic narrative. The story of the labyrinth suggests Herodotus documented real monuments. This challenges the notion that he only told fictional stories. The labyrinth was likely an awe-inspiring structure. Its existence supports Herodotus's accuracy as a historian. Archaeological evidence potentially validates his descriptions. Therefore, the labyrinth reinforces Herodotus's credibility. The foundations at Hawara are currently waterlogged, presenting significant challenges for exploration. Despite the difficulties, these foundations may still contain undiscovered historical secrets. Current technology faces considerable limitations in revealing these underwater mysteries. The waterlogged conditions complicate archaeological efforts to uncover potential artifacts. Further advancements in technology are needed to effectively explore and document the site. Future archaeological endeavors will confront technological hurdles. These challenges involve exploring submerged environments. The exploration extends to mud-filled chambers, posing visibility and access issues. The labyrinth, as a site, presents specific complexities due to its structure and condition. Overcoming these limitations is crucial for successful archaeological investigation. Advanced technologies are needed to navigate and document these difficult-to-reach areas.